last episode, we catch mahi-mahi, sew some pretty skirts and tune the rigging. Then we adventure up a jungle river and discover an incredible blue hole. Dive back into the blue hole with us in part 2 of this adventure.
Just for the record, it's just us here. It's bizarre. It's cool though. Yep. The crazy thing is the amount of coral that's up here. We're a fair way inland, and I'm currently climbing up coral steps, which is super unique. Nice smooth. This will be an interesting indication as to family dynamics. See how it unfolds.
Okay. That's good.
Alright, is everyone on?
No,
Say when.
Alright, we're good.
Alright, on the count of 3, everyone's got to really...
And then tuck your arms in.
1, 2, 3, go! That was chaos! Oh, nice one! Robotics is painful. She blew! Yes, man!
You did.
That was amazing. Yeah. What do you reckon, team?
That was so much fun. Oh, very neat.
But
Better get back out of the jungle.
yeah, the sun's not getting any higher, so we gotta roll. All right, jammy time again, but
My kimchi worked. It's
amazing.
ready.
Smells so good.
I know.
It's so yummy.
It's ready to go in the fridge now.
Good for gut health and overall well-being.
And it's delicious on everything. So probably dinner tomorrow night. I don't think it will go that well on my burger.
Tonight.
But tomorrow night,
Any sort of like
something
poke
with rice tomorrow night and kimchi on top.
Love it.
Today's mission to check out of Vanuatu. So we're anchored up the side of Espiritu Santo in Oyster Island Lagoon, and it'll be a bit of a beat if we took the boat back to Luganville. So instead we are taking some local transport. First, it's early in the morning. What's the time? It's just ticked over 7 o'clock because we've got to get out to the main road. All of the buses taking people into work come along the main road, so we've got to kind of time it with people heading into town. So we'll head in, got some shopping bags with us too, and we'll top up on some fresh produce and everything, and hopefully have a successful day in town. It's an edible flower, so yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And we said it was healthy.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
They're going to the market with their produce. We're going to the market to buy their produce. We'll see. Someone's got to stop. This one's going to stop. Yay! Room for us in the van. She's in the front with this big hat on.
He's got all the passports.
We successfully made it into town. Now it's only like not even 8 o'clock yet. Not much is open, but yeah, we'll figure it out. See if we can find a coffee shop.
Immigration done.
Off to customs now.
So, for the record, immigration guy used whiteout, hey?
The whiteout on this one.
Yeah, look. He thought we were passengers but went through. So I promise we didn't kick anybody off mid-ocean. Stop number 3. Surely this is our last load. I don't even know where we're going to fit it. It's time to get going. Too many shops, not enough ocean. Next stop, happy days. Hey, thank you. Appreciate your help, eh?
Mission accomplished.
I need to figure out how to cook taro and what's the other one, the other root vegetable, because
That's going to be prevalent. There we go.
yeah, I could not find sweet potatoes or potatoes in the market, so I was like, well, I know how to cook pumpkin, I'll get more pumpkin. And because they last a while.
Look at that little pocket of goodness.
You can eat it.
There's a question being posed in the background. That is, what is the tower?
Oh, it's peanuts and breakfast crackers.
That's how they sell them here.
That's how they sell them. You can't buy a big pack of salted
And
peanuts.
peanuts are a wee bit of a staple. It's
Like
our
A
dessert.
treat that is had every night.
Tell me, Bella.
Yeah, you guys can eat one.
I don't know. I don't know why I'm off the peanuts right now.
That's alright.
Ted's realised that the capsicums are half pepper, half chili, half
So good.
coconut, beans,
So much goodness.
capsicum, bananas.
Yeah.
I think we're Panama Pacific crossing full. We have 800 litres of diesel on board, which is full tanks, plus 200 litres in jerrys. We've got full water at the moment too, which is 900 litres, so we are heavy. Like, we were 25 days at sea across the Pacific. We're sort of preparing ourselves, I don't even know, I think it's like 2,500 miles from here to Indonesia. We're going to be stopping to check in and out of Solomon's and PNG, but largely our plan is to keep moving. So we've provisioned accordingly. We don't know what we're going to find in these countries. We've read a wee bit, but until such time as we actually get there, you know, time will tell. We're doing our best to be as sustainable as possible, as well as having things to help out the local villages and communities that we go to, like some fishing gear and other bits and pieces, just to love on them, to trade with them. It's a touchy subject. Friends of ours are like, don't give stuff. So you got to trade. I think it needs to be a fair and reasonable trade. That's what we're going to go for. So we'll see how that goes. Meanwhile, our just sort of case in point.
Don't ask where something is, but
We've got a general
we
direction.
have it, but don't ask where it is.
We're officially cleared out of Vanuatu, ready to set sail to the Solomon Islands. But as usual, the ocean has its own plans. The forecast has turned against us and we've decided to hit pause, giving it another 48 hours before we leave. So here we are, waiting it out in the calm of Port Orly. Time to take in our last glimpses of Vanuatu, and we'll make the most of these bonus days while we can.
So pretty.
We are in Port Orly.
And what are we doing?
We're just going for a run to burn some energy.
Bells was out kiting earlier, and then the wind came off because we're in like these squally.
It was squall kiting for sure.
It was like
But it was
20
fun.
knots, 8 knots. When it was on, it was good, eh?
Yeah, there was like some waves and stuff to play in and like a sandbank. It was good.
I was working, so Bella's been kind enough to come and stretch legs.
I'm taking Dad for a run.
French influence is what we've seen so far. Look at these awesome kits. Amazing. Never gets old, eh? It's a lot of carving. All right, let's go. Here's everybody. It's a world-class spot. All it needs is you, people. All it needs is you. Look at this. Woo. Look at this beautiful timber. Amazing. It's just, this is not COVID times, people.
No, this is just, there's no one here.
All right, we think that could be our last run.
Yeah,
on
because
Vanuatu.
we're not really sure if we should run as someone is in here.
I reckon we'll.
Safety.
I think we'll be okay
Maybe we'll just outrun everyone.
until they get cars and stuff. But yes,
Until they have a gun.
just a wee bit of insiders to the teamwork that makes the dream work. Shone, you are.
I'm filling out all the documentation for Solomon Islands, working out, like doing all the declarations and all that, putting passport details in and a manifesto of what we have on board, that sort of thing.
And Bells, you are.
I'm making the next thumbnail.
For the latest YouTube episode.
Well, no, I can't give it away.
And I am, well, crudely putting food on the table. So working with my accountant hat on at the moment. So meanwhile the other three are in at this uninhabited island exploring, which is quite cool. And we'll be in there soon to see what they're doing. Sometimes I feel like we're in a beautiful spot, 100%. We'll go out there soon and get amongst it. But sometimes I feel like when watched from land, people are like, oh, it's just sailing and rainbows and clear water all the time. But life is life, whether you're floating or on land, hey? So, and that's cool. That is certainly not a complaint, that's just a statement. So, there you go, bit of insight. Well done, team.
Getting it done.
Alright, today is hopefully our last day in Vanuatu. And we are indulging. I just ground some coffee, and by the way, this is the best we've found in the South Pacific, so well done South Pacific Coffee Company, not sponsored but yum. And we're also, Pip was like, oh, what is it? It's Saturday surprise day for breakfast, so you are doing
Bacon and eggs wraps.
bacon and eggs. Yum! So it's all happening. We've got sourdough being cut, oranges being juiced.
Yeah.
These are not plants, people. This is just how it happens. Sewing machine about to get used because our cover that covers our helm seat is threadbare. And a very important job is giving a bit of a field stitch to this hard-working zip which keeps rain out when it's inclement weather. Thank you, Speedy Stitcher. So
Also not sponsored, but a very cool piece of kit.
there's something special, like we're here at this beautiful island, it's uninhabited. There's something really special about having like to be frank, a cafe breakfast with like good coffee, bacon and eggs in a spot like this where you're like, that's nowhere around here. You almost feel like you're cheating a wee bit. I don't know, just you enjoy it a wee bit more because it's not readily available. I think that's what it is. Hopefully the sun comes out soon and we can go do some more exploring. Alrighty, I've just come in this deserted island where the children have been frolicking after doing school this morning.
Yeah.
Alright, rope swing made. So there aren't any bins around where we are, so we are getting rid of some of our recyclables.
Yeah. Oh,
Nailed it.
that
Have
was
another go. We're away. Getting it done.
Proper fire now. Look, guys, happy days.
Yes. What are you making?
I'm making a bow and arrow. I made this one.
Nice.
Hoping I can get some string off it because we've got lots of it. But this is going to be an arrow, so.
Oi.
Why does it go like that?
That was pretty good. Alrighty, back up the mast again today. It's not quite as beautiful as it was last time I was up here, but today we're going after our inner diamonds. So last time we were up here we tensioned our outers, and that put the curve back in or the bend back in the mast that we're after. Now I've just got to follow suit with the inners. So the good old split pins need to come out, and we'll come on a turn or two. What I am noticing is that the upper inner diamond is definitely got a wee bit more wiggle on it, and is looser than the lower. So slowly, bit by bit. Sometimes getting the split pins out can be the trickiest part. Staying humble. Right, let's do it. Yeah, it's a bit windy. My hat's getting blown off. But I dropped the electrical tape. The Bells has just winched it up. I've got it back. Thank you, Vanuatu flag. Thank you! Right, you get the gist. You don't want to watch any more of that. Come back when those are out, eh? Okay, just doing a pre-measure. Just have a look over the other side. Interesting. Okay, up here, don't know exactly what that means, but there's about a 10mm difference on the inner diamonds. On the lowers, uppers are the same. Right, I'm going to put a turn on each of the turnbuckles, so in effect it'll be 2 turns on each side, because there'll be one on the upper, one on the lower. We'll go from there. That's the plan. Told it should probably do 2 turns on both, but I'm not feeling that. Just would rather, in my ignorance, I'm not a rigger. Clearly I know enough to be dangerous. So in this sort of scenario, I think under tensioning is better than over tensioning, which I can have a tendency to really grunt onto stuff. So I might remeasure them and then chat to our guru, Stephen, and see what his thoughts are. But in theory, we should have kept everything symmetrical, so the mast shouldn't have actually moved or put a bend in it, you know, from port to starboard to port type thing. Anyway, back to it. Okay, for the record, this should hopefully be the last tweak of the rig, surely. I'm gonna back this guy off. Our lower cap, I'm gonna back him off 1 turn, methinks. So, the sun is all but set, we think. It's been a grey old day.
It's been a grey day, we don't really know.
We
It's felt like this time of the day all day.
Yeah, it has. We are doing some final rig tweaking. I felt like our lower cap shrouds, which is this way here, this low one, was a bit tight after we put some turns on the outer diamond. So I've just released that before we go to sea tomorrow morning. And Shona is checking the mast track to make sure it's straight.
Oh, it's so much better to look at it when there's no sun.
Yeah.
But it's dead straight.
Dead straight?
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Rock and roll. I reckon we go with that, eh? You're heading off for a shower, and I've just given these guys a hoi hoi.
Yeah, they're putting their fire out.
Putting their fire out after a massive day of surviving in an uninhabited island. They're in there somewhere, and doing it right and putting the fire out, which is what all the smoke is, and I've got a paddleboard. And I'll be back out here soon, so off early, ODUC 30. That's the plan. High five. I'll put split pins back in and we'll call it.
Is that a firefly? Yeah. Oh, look, there it is. What, firefly. Over there. That is so cool. That's so cool. Next time on Sailing with Six, we leave Vanuatu behind and head for the Solomons. But things get intense as rough weather rolls in, with 35 knots and choppy seas. Then, our Starlink fails, leaving us off the grid. And, just when we think we're through the worst, we have a close encounter with a whale. It's one wild ride. See you in the next episode.